Astronomer CEO Andy Byron has submitted his resignation. The company is confirming. And there's more footage coming out from his night out with his subordinate and Chief People Officer, Kristen Cabot.
Here we go now.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your #1 source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As always, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news when we go live or when we upload. Don't forget, guys, the Kempire After Dark, the villain era, is coming to a city near you. First up, we'll be in Atlanta on August 5th. Then we're back in DC on August 22nd. Then, of course, our final show will be in New York City on September 12th. It will be a night of hot topics. You just never know what we're going to talk about. We very might talk about this whole Andy Byron and Astronomer situation. Speaking of which, let's get into that. As you know, we've been following this story since it broke a couple of days ago. If you don't follow me on short form on TikTok or Instagram, you're probably missing out. But I decided today to do a longer video to unpack how this all unfolded. So we've been talking about this, and it broke just a couple of days ago. It was at the Coldplay concert, and Andy Byron was caught on the kiss cam, hugged up with the head of HR. Her official title is Chief People Officer. Apparently, she's been in that position for the last 9 months. He became the CEO in 2023. Again, today, they're now confirming that he has submitted his resignation. I don't think anyone is surprised by that. He's now become a distraction for the company. There was a fake statement that came out the other day. Just wanted to let you guys know that that was not authentic. The company confirmed that it wasn't authentic. There's also some speculation on whether or not other employees of Astronomer were there witnessing this affair, especially the young lady that you see that sort of is like cringing and smiling at the same time. I'll show you the video so that you can be reminded what happened.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two.
That's Chris Martin
You're okay?
speaking.
Oh, what?
What is going on here? Go back.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy.
It's the first one. They're having an affair. They're having an affair. So because of that, and everyone said if they didn't react the way that they reacted, it wouldn't have went viral. I don't think so. At this particular point, now we have footage from a different angle. Again, you are both married individuals. You're at a public event with thousands of people. It didn't take this viral kiss cam moment in order for it to necessarily go viral. Anyone could have seen you and taken that footage. We are living in the age of cell phones. Take a look at another angle that TMZ got their hands on. So as you can see here, I'll press play here. They're over there in the center. It's very blurry, but right by the M in the TMZ. And it looks like he goes in for a kiss. It looks like they're kissing. Not looks like, it is, they're kissing. They're in the center right by the TMZ M. You can see them. In a public concert, if you look at all the lights beyond them, there are thousands of people here that could have taken footage. Since then, more information has come out. I just want to remind you, on July 18th, Astronomer released this statement saying, Astronomer is committed to the values and culture that have guided us since our founding. Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability. The board of directors has initiated a formal investigation into this matter, and we will have additional details to share very shortly. Alyssa Stoddard was not at the event, because that's the young lady that people speculated was standing there next to them and smiling and sort of like cringing at the same time. They said Alyssa Stoddard was not at the event and no other employees were in the video. Andy Byron has not put out any statement. Reports saying otherwise are all incorrect. As I mentioned before, there was this statement that was going around on social media claiming to be a statement from Andy Byron. That is not real. Well, earlier today, just an hour ago, Astronomer released another statement confirming that Andy Byron has stepped down as the CEO of Astronomer. Astronomer writes this. They said, as stated previously, Astronomer is committed to the values and culture that have guided us since our founding. Our leaders are expected to set the standard in both conduct and accountability, and recently, that standard was not met. And sidebar, I'm sure within his contract there's a morality clause, so I don't even know if he's going to even walk away with anything in regards to some sort of severance package. However, when you're at that top position, even with bad behavior, you still walk away with millions. Just saying. Andy Byron has tendered his resignation and the board of directors has accepted. The board will begin a search for our next chief executive as co-founder and chief product officer. Peter DeJoy continues to serve as the interim CEO. Before this week, we were known as a pioneer in the data ops space. Okay, for us not tech bros, probably never even heard of Astronomer. For some of us, but some of you may have. They said, before this week, we were known as a pioneer in the data ops space, helping data teams power everything from modern analytics to production AI. While awareness of our company may have changed overnight, our product and our work for our customers have not. We're continuing to do what we do best, helping our customers with their toughest data and AI problems. That is a statement from the powers that be over at Astronomer. Here's the thing. We don't know what has happened in regards to Kristen Cabot, who is the chief people officer, the head of HR over at Astronomer. As I said to you before, according to reports, she had just been in that position not even a year, 9 months, according to multiple sources. So I don't see anything happening to her necessarily right now, because we have to remember, technically, she was the subordinate. Not technically, she was a subordinate to the CEO. I'm going to continue to follow this story because it makes me wonder what exactly will happen. Can she stay in a position of where you're supposed to be following these rules and telling other people to follow these rules, and you have broken these rules? We're not even just talking about morality. Again, there are a lot of people that are in these executive positions that do sign morality clauses in their contracts. We're not even talking about that. We're talking about policies and procedures that you are implementing for the company, but at the same time, breaking them. Guys, I don't know if this is the end of us talking about Andy Byron and Astronomer, because I don't think any of us are surprised that he has stepped down. I think the next update will be whether or not she continues her relationship, Kristen Cabot, if she continues her relationship with Astronomer. I know we have plenty of HR directors and managers. How do you think this is going to be handled by Astronomer when it comes to Kristen? And are you surprised that the CEO has stepped down? I'm not. I think this has become a major distraction for a company that is not interested or needs this publicity. Guys, as always, let's continue this conversation in the comments section. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news like this one, or when we go live, or when we upload. As always, thanks for watching.
Here we go now.